Good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports, live tonight from Voschel Gymnasium in Pittsfield, as the 7-13 Pittsfield Sockies take on the 17-8 Brown County Hornets. Alongside Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. A up-and-coming Brown County team who head coach Jeff Bottorff has playing really well down the stretch of the regular season. 17 wins for a squad that only has a couple of seniors. Pretty impressive young group here. And Pittsfield, who's trying to get back in the winning column as well in front of the big crowd here on senior night for the Sockies. We'll talk about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Keppy. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler.
Say cheese.
With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Great Rivers Bank with locations in Pittsfield, Barry, Liberty, and Hannibal, here to serve the entire region with high-quality banking services close to where you live and always online at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. This Brown County Hornet squad 17-8 on the season. And Jack, when you take a look at how many young people they're playing for this Brown County roster this season, pretty impressive work done by this group and head coach Jeff Bottorff.
Well, they started off in the Beardstown tournament knocking off West Central, and that had to be a shock to a lot of people across the state. They've lost some games they probably thought they could win, but you win 17 games with this youngster group and only one senior that really plays a lot and contributes. That's pretty impressive. Not surprised. Jeff Bottorff was a good player in high school. He was a good middle school and junior high coach. He had a couple of kids that were pretty darn good athletes, and he's a competitor.
Not huge size for this Brown County team, but across the board, it's pretty consistent size. A lot of guys between 6'1", 6'2", and 6'3".
They look big on the JV team, and they'll look big here because Pittsfield just simply doesn't have a lot of height to counter that.
Yeah, the Sockies coming off of a loss to Payson Seymour the other evening, a game that was a 3-point game at half. The Sockies tied it up at 25 on the first shot of the third quarter, and after that, Jack, Payson a huge run. Blake Schwartz with 13 points in the quarter, and Pittsfield just doesn't have the scoring options to recover from that sort of a deficit.
I told Blake Schwartz when he was fourth grader at Barry, he really didn't like contact. He kind of was one of the better guys shooting over people I've seen. The Sockies really defended him pretty well, but he had that ability. McNeff is a load in the middle here and some quickness from guard play from Brown County, so Pittsfield will have to be on their game tonight.
It is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. We're about 10 minutes away from the Star Spangled Banner, the starting lineups and the play-by-play of Brown County and Pittsfield. We hope you'll stay tuned. Back with more after this.
I'm Kendra Conkrite, and I'm asking for your vote for Pikeland School Board on April 1st. In my work as a physician, I get to see and care for many young people in our community. Their health, safety, and education are always my top priority. By serving on the school board, I feel that I can have an even greater impact and would be honored to serve in this role. When you vote on April 1st, please vote for me, Kendra Conkrite, for Pikeland School Board.
Paid for by Kendra Conkrite for Pikeland School Board. Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. Residential and commercial, new builds, or existing. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Welcome back to Voschel Gymnasium and the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Brown County Hornets and the Pittsfield Sockies for you here this evening. We'll have action on the girls' side tomorrow from the pit at Quincy Notre Dame of the Cage Coulee Super Fan Shootout, as the Lady Sockies of Pittsfield will take on the Lady Titans of West Hancock. Game at 11 o'clock. Brian Shoemaker, John, and Justin Poore will have the action for you there tomorrow. Monday night, we're right back here for senior night for the girls squad for Pittsfield. They'll take on Greenfield. The boys team is playing an extra game. They're headed to North Mac next Monday. That'll be a game we won't be able to cover just due to some logistical issues, but we wish them well in that one as well. Looking forward to highlighting the Lady Sockies on their senior night as well. They found out today that there'll be a 6-team regional at Williamsville. That means Pittsfield on the girls' side will have a bye in the first round and play the winner of Riverton and Sacred Heart Griffin in the semifinal, the late semifinal on, I believe that would be Wednesday evening in Williamsville. It is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show as we near the end of the regular season on both the girls and boys side. It goes by quickly. Seems like Thanksgiving is here, and then all of a sudden you're talking about senior night. And quite the group of seniors recognized here this evening at Voschel Gym between the Sockettes, cheerleaders, basketball players, anthem singers, and members of the band. Jack, there were a lot of young people recognized.
Yeah, it was really a dynamic ceremony for the kids, and people are here to show up and thank them for all their work. I don't care how much success or whatever you do on a team, if you spend all this time in the gymnasium or in the band room or working on your talents, you deserve recognition, and Pittsfield does it right.
Here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, we'll step aside to hear from some of the sponsors helping to make tonight's broadcast available for you for free on Central Illinois Sports.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
Bostard Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales. So whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at No. 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card. Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Both teams warming up in preparation for tonight's matchup. Keys to this game, if you're Pittsfield, first of all, have to take good care of the basketball against this Brown County pressure defense they'll put out there. You can't afford to give up transition points. Again, the Saki offense just not extremely dynamic this year. And the other thing on the offensive side for Pittsfield, Jack, is they've got to get just more guys involved in the scoring column. Taylor Graham had a big game the other night, a good night for Hayden Grattan, but they've got to get 4 or 5 points from 3 or 4 other guys if they're going to have a chance to be in this thing in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, no surprise. Brown County's got a coach that used to be a post player, so guess what they do with the ball? They're one of the few teams that really works to get it in the post.
Well, they list Jackson McNeff at 6'2". That might have been what he was when they started the season.
In 8th grade.
He seems to be about 6'4" now, as he is about a half a head taller than Coach Bottorff, who's a pretty tall man on his own right. He's a big key in this game, Jack. Very athletic, very quick to the basket, and he could have a big night, especially if they could get Reinhardt in foul trouble early.
Yeah, and you know, the Sakis are going to start seniors, so they need to have a decent start and kind of slow things down. They don't want Brown County jumping out to a big lead right off the bat.
Also for the Hornets, it's important for them to shoot the ball well. We saw that kind of at different times, throughout this season, Winchester tournament especially. They've had some guys who are good shooters, just not hit shots, and they'll need to hit some of those, especially when they get open opportunities on the perimeter to help open some things up on the inside. We will step aside here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back, the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups for you next on Central Illinois Sports.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
Flat out wrong. If you think grocery stores have the best deals on snacks and drinks for the big game, think about your local farm and home supply. And I'm not Ross, but Ross's Red Hot Deal of the Week is on Kitchen Cooked chips. They're only 2 for $5. Then everybody loves Doc's pretzels. Any flavors are $5.99. Same price on these big tubs of cheese balls. There's a lot of different people. All that snack eating is going to make you thirsty. So all flavors of Pepsi 24 packs, they're only $10.99. Then a really popular Lotus drinks are only 5 for $10. And this concentrate makes 6 gallons of sweet tea. This is only $7.99.
Time to meet the starting lineups, brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. Nobody has it all like your local Farm and Home Supply, and they really are a versatile store. Get stacked up on your snacks and great Pepsi products for the big game on Sunday. Jeff Bottorp's team, the Brown County Hornets, 17-8 on the season. They'll start at a guard. He's a 5'10 senior. That's Maverick Henry. At a second guard, the 6'1 freshman Bradley Markert. At the third guard, he's a 5'9 freshman Mike Cassie. At a forward, he's the 6' senior. That's Tanner Seitz. And at the other forward, the 6'2 sophomore Jackson McNeff. McNeff, Seitz, Cassie, Markert, and Henry for the Hornets. We're the Pittsfield Sockies, Brad Tomhave's squad. 7-13 on the season. They'll start at a guard. He is a 5'9 senior. That's Grant McCartney. At a second guard, a 5'11 senior Carter Frazier. And at the third guard, he's a 5'11 senior Connor Sweeting. Out of forward, he's a 5'11 senior Trey Schleeper. And at the other forward, the 6'2 senior Clayton Reinhardt. Reinhardt, Schleeper, Sweeting, Frazier, and McCartney for Pittsfield. That's a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. We'll tip it off from Boschel Gymnasium after this.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Orangeville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
Just about ready for tip-off here at Boschel Gym. Brown County in the visiting green uniforms, white numbers, gold trim, while the Sockies are wearing whites tonight with the red numbers and black trim. And all seniors starting lineup for Brad Tomhave's squad, as is tradition for Coach Tomhave. A couple of those other seniors, I would say, you'll get worked into the action here before too long. This is a good Brown County squad, 17 games. They're pushing toward that 20-win mark as we're down the stretch here. And so they're looking for the victory here tonight on the road.
Sleeper's 5'11". He's going to have to use that as a spring.
Doug Elwood steps into the center circle, and the tip is up and controlled by the Hornets. And we're underway here in quarter number 1 from Boschel Gymnasium on Central Illinois Sports, as the ball comes down low to Cassie, and he had to catch it, gather, but he does shoot and score. And puts Brown County on top 2-0.
Nice job by the freshman.
Frazier with it, gets it to Schleeper, bounces to Reinhardt. He'll attack in against McNeff. Shot out blocked out of there by McNeff. Frazier lets it go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Sockies on the sideline. McNeff is really good at blocking shots. Stays on his feet.
Up. Yep.
7:35 to play in the first. Frazier's inbound pass comes to Reinhardt. Out of a double team to McCartney, top of the key, with Bradley Markert playing the point of that zone defense. Now Schleeper with it into a double team. Throws out of a dangerous pass, stolen away by Henry. Into the front court. Gets it to Markert, who lays it up and in. The Hornets out to an early 4-0 advantage on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. McCartney in the backcourt to Frazier. Got to get it ahead. Now they do to Sweeting. No dribble toward the right wing. Give it off to Schleeper on the baseline. He'll rise and shoot from there. Can't get it to go. Rebound pulled in by McNeff. Off to Henry into the front court. Hornets already a 4-0 lead, looking to add to it here. Cassian on the drive. He's picked up the bounce. Now to Henry. Shouts out the play call for the green-clad Hornets. And a reach-in foul on Schleeper.
Sleeper's first, team first. We'll see some changes for the Sockies.
See Jaron Lawson and Brett Ader check in as seniors, along with Taylor Graham, Hayden Gratton, a pair of juniors. And also into the contest is a junior in Rigston Bonds. 4-0 the advantage for Brown County. As Cassing will inbound, lobs it to McNeff. He'll go up and under and in for two on the reverse layup. A 6-0 Hornet lead. Bonds with it in the backcourt, finds Graham. Right back to Bonds. Looks ahead to Lawson near the sideline. Centers the ball to Gratton. Down low to Ader. Went between his hands and out of bounds, and a turnover on Pittsfield.
Had the layup right in front of him, but he just took his eyes off for a moment.
6:31 to play in the first. Cassing with the basketball. He'll work it ahead. That's to Henry. Henry kind of got off balance, puts up a little floater though, and gets it to go. And makes it 8-0 Hornets.
Look like Larry Bird there.
Just not quite as tall.
No.
Graham into the front court on the right side to Gratton. Leaves it out top. Graham will dish it to Gratton on the wing. He'll get a good look from three. It's off the mark. And on the rebound, the ball batted around, and McNeff has his second board. He'll throw the outlet pass to Cassing. Hornets want to run into the front court. Right side to Marker. Hands it to Cassing in the corner. 5:50 to play in the opening period. 8-0 the lead, looking for a double-digit advantage out of the gate. Here's Marker on the run. Shot no good, fouled. And he'll head to the charity stripe to shoot a pair.
First free throws will come at the 5:44 mark. 8-0 Brown County. And the foul is on Ader, his first, team first. First one is up and good.
Tim Waters and Waters Concrete, offering quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052.
Fifth man to score in this 9-0 lead. Second one wouldn't fall, and Bonds gets the rebound.
Bonds with the basketball. He'll work it towards the front court. Finds Graham across to Gratton. To Bonds on the wing against the pressure defense of Brown County. Bonds trying to stay away from the double team. To Reinhardt. Pass inside Gratton. Gets it into Lawson. Throws it out of the lane. Over to Graham. They run him off the three-point line. 5:20 to play in the first. 9-0 Brown County pitching the shutout so far.
They give a weekly award for defense. They really hang their hat on that.
And they get another turnover here as this one off of Lawson and out of bounds. The third on the Sakis, and here comes the freshman, Colin Bernard, into the game for Pittsfield. At the 5:12 mark of the first quarter, he'll sit down Lawson.
McNeff and Bernard both played most of the JV game.
McNeff didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, I don't think so. Here's a drive in, Marker on the run, shot no good, rebound pulled down by Bernard. I will tell you the reason I don't think he did is because he was shooting the half-court shots at halftime of the JV game. Here's a travel now. And a turnover on the Sakis is their fourth.
And then they just have another guy with a 33 that's real tall. And
Connor Flynn played a lot of the JV game. He's a pretty good-sized lad.
And pretty talented. He looked a lot like McNeff to me out there.
I'd say McNeff has a little quicker step right now, but Flynn's a kid that could have a lot of high upside, and now we get a timeout on the Adams Fiber timeout with 4:51 to play in the first. Brown County calls it. They're on top of Pittsfield, 9-0. Welcome back after the Adams Fiber timeout. Brown County will have the basketball. Adams Fiber, they're local in providing the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net to learn more. Surprising score. East Moline United Township leads Quincy High School 22-13 at the half.
It's a kid that used to coach at Rockridge that coaches.
Your old buddy Andy Say.
Yeah.
Yep. The Savant. 4:38 to play in the first.
The guy who thought I talked too much during free throws and hurt him.
Well, we thought you talked too much as well, but not only during free throws.
They were 15-16.
Well, but that one, though. Here's Bernard down low. He'll put up a shot. It is good. Will they count the basket or say it's on the floor?
They counted it.
Ooh, a little NBA continuation.
Well, they knew Pittsfield needed a score. And that foul will go against Seitz. It'll be his first, team first. 4:26 left in the first quarter. This has been a long first quarter, has it not? Bernard with the and one. And out, back in again.
Here comes Bobby Harris into the game for the Sockies, sitting down Reinhardt. 4:26 to play in the first and a 9-3 ball game. There's a familiar sound. Henry with it in the backcourt.
Both hands. Oh, we used to hear that all the time, too.
Into the front court, it's Cassie. Running free. He'll pull up for a jump shot off the mark. Rebound tapped out to Seitz. Seitz will hand it off to McNeff. Now Cassie on the right wing. He'll throw the pass into McNeff, and 2 men around him for the Sockies, and one of them going to be called for a foul.
Will it be Bonds or Graham? Graham seems to always get those. His first, team second.
Pass comes into Maverick Henry. He'll dish it off down low to McNeff, off of his hand, and a turnover, the first on the Hornets. Graham on the run into the front court. No look pass down to Bernard, who puts up the runner, no good. Rebound batted out. Run down by Bonds. Tried to give it to Gratton. It went off of his hands and out of bounds. And a turnover for a turnover here as the Sockies send it the other way for the 4th time.
Not the 3rd time that they just took their eye off the ball for just a second. Means you're really hustling and thinking ahead.
Cassing with the basketball in the backcourt against the man-to-man of Pittsfield.
Pretty impressive freshman, didn't he?
Yep, he does a lot of good things. Here's Henry now left alone for a 3. It's no good off the back iron, and Bobby Harris with a rebound for Pittsfield. Gets it to Gratton. He'll look to bring it up for the Sockies. Trailing by 6 here in the first period. There's a pass that was knocked away, but run down by Graham over to Bonds.
They really extend that zone.
Well, marker pretty long out there at the top. Here's a 3 by Gratton, no good. Seitz goes and gets the board for the Hornets. Been a while since Brown County has scored, though, as well. Still a 6-point lead, but if you're Brown County, you want to keep that foot on the gas here. As Henry has it out top, gives it to Seitz on the right wing. Looking down low, stolen away by Bonds. Bonds with a run out into the front court. Drives in, puts it up off the backboard and in for 2. Little larceny and a layup for Rigston. Bonds cuts it down to a 4-point game. On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Cassing with it. He'll drive the baseline. Throws it up, all batted toward the sideline, and will go out of bounds off of Graham. It'll stay with the Hornets and allow Henry Ingram to check into the game. A 5'11 freshman. He'll sit down Seitz.
You know this already, but I'm the old guy. It used to be when you slapped the backboard and somebody shot the ball, you get a whistle and at least tell them not to do that, sometimes more.
There's a lob in, again knocked out of bounds by Graham. Brody Tomhave has checked in for Pittsfield as Colin Bernard has sat down. Looks like he's got a little blood issue that he's dealing with. Inbounds pass underneath for Brown County. Big advantage here. They get it into McNeff, and he's bumped and fouled by Bonds.
Bonds will pick up his first, team 3rd.
Out of bounds again to the Hornets. I mean, McNeff is a solid 3 or 4 inches taller than anybody Pittsfield has on the court right now.
Well, and then you add Ingram to that.
They'll get it down low to McNeff. He'll go up and under. Shot no good, but fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
As early as that foul came, I wasn't sure it was going to be on the shot, but it was.
Bobby Harris.
Harris picks up the foul. His first, team 4th. Team first one up is no good. They say 5th. Hey?
First one wouldn't fall. Hey, Bowlers Universe, check them out after the game tonight. They're doing a fundraiser for the after prom until midnight at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. Should be a great time.
Second one good by McNeff. He's got 3.
10-5 the Brown County lead. 2:28 to play in the first.
And, 2-2-2-2 or 3-1.
Here's Graham on a turnaround shot from the free throw line. It's up and good. To make it a 10-7 score. Cassing quick the other way. Pulls up, thought about the 3. Now dishes down low to McNeff. Little in and out on the right side to Markert for the 3. No good. And over the back on the rebound is Mike Cassing.
Cassing picks up the foul, his first, team 2nd.
Pittsfield basketball, length of the court to go. 2:07 to play in the first. Trailing by 3. Graham with it. Finds Bonds. In a dangerous place back there. He'll work it back to, was trying to find Graham, just threw it out of bounds, and a turnover on the Sockies, their 5th.
I really thought Taylor Graham could have came and got that ball, though. I think it wasn't right to him, but
I think he was just kind of in a bad position. I think he was trying to retreat back, and then the ball was kind of in front of him. Couldn't go both ways at the same time. Here's Henry with it on the right side to Cassie. Gets his feet set for a 3, no good. Free ball has not been the friend of the Hornets so far, and Bobby Harris has the rebound for Pittsfield.
They're letting Pittsfield hang around.
Harris with it on the baseline, caught down there, gets it out to Graham. Tom Habe out for around the horn. It comes to Gratton in the corner for a 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Graham. He'll attack down low. Shot up is good as he went through the post player in McNeff. Graham with an early 4 and makes it a 1-point game. It was 9-0 Brown County, so a 9-1 run by the Sockies. As Henry drives in, runner up off the back iron, no good. Graham gets the board for Pittsfield. To Bonds, Sockies shooting for their first lead of the ball game, but instead a turnover by Bonds. He threw it right to Cassie. Cassie on the run into the front court for the Hornets. Leaves it up for McNeff. He'll attack, kick right side, but a foul on the floor, and we'll put McNeff back to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Trail officials got that one. Tom Hayes going to pick up the foul, his first. It was a shooting foul anyway, I believe.
Didn't matter.
No, McNeff back to the free throw line, 1 for 2 from there this evening. Has 3 points. 10-9 Brown County, 1:04 left first quarter. First one rattles through.
The Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out on the newsstand each Wednesday near you.
Jeff Bartorf knows Voschel's got some magic sometimes. You don't want to let it get the other way. And McNeff makes them both.
Wyatt Cassing comes in as Mike Cassing sits down for Brown County. Harris with it into the front court. Bounce pass down to Tom Habe. Good find by Bobby Harris, and Tom Habe puts it in for his first 2.
Great timing on that pass, was it not?
Under a minute to play in the first as Henry has it into a double team, and a jump ball. It'll be Pittsfield basketball, the alternating possession arrow. Just the second turnover on the Hornets, but it'll give Pittsfield a chance to shoot for a lead here after trailing by 9 early.
No shot clock here. No reason to give it up till the end, I don't think.
Graham with the basketball, works in the middle to Bonds. On the right side, Tom Hayes. To Bonds in the paint. He's got to get out of there. Does so out top to Graham. And 3 seconds. Hey, need to get out of there.
Never bothered to try to get out. 7th turnover in the first quarter, and, you got to recognize that.
In Bonds' defense, I'm going to doubt he's been the high post guy in the zone offense very much.
And nobody calls the 3 seconds anymore, so he probably may not have seen it in his career.
This is true. Here's Henry with it into the front court. Passes left side, Wyatt Cassing. Drives the baseline, has picked it up. Looks to Markert. Drew Markert on a little spin move. Shot up is good. Strong move by the freshman Markert. He's got another 2 and makes it a 14-11 Hornet lead with 10 seconds to play in the first. Here's Tom Habe into the front court. Had to run it down a bit. Out top to Gratton. Graham left side 3, lets it fly. It's an air ball. Tom Habe with the rebound. They'll call a foul on that on Henry.
Henry's first, team third. Sockies have 1.6 seconds to pop a 3 and tie us up at the end of the quarter.
Tom Habe will be the man to throw it in. Markert will guard the inbounder, but will have his back to him there. Tom Habe looking. He'll get it into Gratton in the paint. Shot up his block. And that's the end of the first. After 1, it's Brown County 14, Pittsfield 11. Second quarter action your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Ready to start quarter number 2. It's a 14-11 Brown County lead over Pittsfield after one. Hornets will have the basketball to start the second quarter.
9-0 Brown County in the middle of the first quarter, 14-11 at the quarter. 5 of 14 is Pittsfield, 36%, 0 of 4 from the arc, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Brown County 5 of 12, 42%. They are 0 for 3 from the arc, but 4 of 6 from the free throw line.
Hornets pretty short-handed tonight. No Carter Havens. Doesn't look like we see Matthew Boylan in attendance tonight either. They're going through some sickness kind of like everybody else has.
Seitz has been sick a lot. They've had it like a lot of people. It's that time of year.
Here's a nice move in by Markert again. His second basket in the last couple of minutes of game time. Give him 5 on the evening, and it makes it a 16-11 Hornet lead. Harris into the front court for the Sockys. He has picked up the bounce. There's a pass that's stolen away.
That ball had no chance.
Markert with the takeaway, gets it to Henry in the corner. He'll drive in now. The defenders split away, and Henry with a bucket up and in for 2, and a 7-point Hornet lead on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Tomei brings it across. Little give and go back to Graham. Got the man off of his feet. Shot put up no good. And the foul call on McNeff.
McNeff will pick up the foul. It'll be his first team foul of the second quarter. Taylor Graham is good at getting people off their feet and causing them to foul him. He's got 4 points. It's 18-11. First free throw rattles in and out.
McCartney Storage, they're located on the north end of Pittsfield. A great place to store your boats, RVs, extra vehicles, and more with affordable monthly rates. There's no reason to look anywhere else. Call Michael at McCartney Storage, 217-248-0011.
Bonds down, Sweeting back in, hoping he can hit a couple of threes for him. Graham's second is good.
18-12 the score, with 7:13 to play in the first half. Cassing with it in the backcourt. That's Wyatt Cassing.
He had a good JV game.
He did. He'll drive coast to coast. Now put up a high glass floater. No good. There to clean up the glass. Drew Markert with a putback. Bradley Markert, excuse me. Drew's the senior, and I haven't seen him tonight. He could be sick too. Bradley Markert having a big game.
A night, yeah.
Just the freshman is Brad Markert. Grant, nice pass down low to the sophomore Silas Smith, who's checked into the contest.
Good find.
And makes it 20-14.
Hayden Gratton's got good court awareness.
Here's Mike Cassing on the drive. Got Tomei off of his feet, goes right at him and scores. Both of those young people are freshmen. Mike Cassing has a little more of that growth spurt already early, though. Into the front court, Sweeting with the basketball. Looks for Tomei. Bounces down to Smith. Smith on a turnaround. It's an air ball. The rebound down to Mike Cassing. Cassing wants to push into the front court. Tries to drive in, gets all the way to the rim, no good. Sweeting with the board for the Sockys. To Tomei. Graham works it across, finds the cutter and Gratton, who puts it on the deck. Shot blocked by McNeff. Rebound right back to him, though. Out to Sweeting for a 3, no good. And Cassing has the board for the Hornets. That's Mike again to Wyatt Cassing. He'll have a little how do you do. Left the defender in his tracks, and a 10-point lead for Brown County is their biggest of the night as we get an Adams Fiber timeout. 5:46 to play in the second. It's Brown County 24, Pittsfield 14.
Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
5:46 to play in the half. Timeout taken by Pittsfield in the Adams Fiber timeout. Adams Fiber and Adams Experts. Your go-to when your computer goes down. They can also help you with new computer sales. Follow thefiber.net to learn more about their services. Graham with the top of the key. Looks to Smith inside. Down low to Bernard. Couple of ball fakes and a bad pass. It's stolen away by Seitz.
9th turnover already.
10-point Brown County lead, looking to add to it as Ingram attacks the lane. Shot no good. Rebound batted into the hands of Gratton. Graham on the run the other way, leaves it down to Bernard. Shot won't go. And Markert gets another board. Bradley Markert to Cassian into the front court. Guarded by Sweeting. Leaves it off to Seitz. Seitz with a crossover. Drives middle. Shot up on the run, no good. Rebound Markert put back, won't fall. Graham has the board for the Sockey's at the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. Here's Grattan, little hesitation move. Drives to the window, puts it up and for two. He's got an early 5 for Pittsfield, and I think that's what they need more out of with Hayden Grattan. Get into the paint. Get some shots within 6 foot, and now they'll call a little blocking foul on Colin Bernard.
His first, team first. Into the game comes Maverick Henry, also McNeff.
Cassing and Markert sit down on the other side. Looks like Pittsfield stays pat with the 5 they had on the floor. Here's Wyatt Cassian off of a 3 on the pull-up, up and good.
He said, I'm going to make you guys forget about that loss in my dad's senior year.
He's just a sophomore as Wyatt Cassian. He's actually a year older in school than Mike. In the corner, Sweeting for a 3, trying to answer. Rattles in and out, no good, and McNeff has the rebound for the Hornets.
Ball was all the way down, came out.
An 11-point lead, the biggest of the contest for Brown County. Mike Cassian can't add 2 more, and Sweeting runs down the board for Pittsfield. Up and down game here at Voschel Gym as Bernard drives in and is fouled.
Wyatt Cassing, I think, is going to pick up the foul. Yep, Wyatt Cassing, whose dad, AJ, was one of the best at Brown County.
Pretty good player.
Pretty good man, too, sitting down here in front of us. Sporting his winter beard. Maybe he has it all the time, I don't know.
I feel like he had more hair when he played. Here's a ball batted away and stolen away by Henry. Into the front court, Wyatt Cassian pull-up jump shot, this time an air ball, and Connor Sweeting has another board, his third. Grattan on the trot into the front court, 3:45 to play in the half. Sweeting gets it on the wing, skips it over to Bernard. Good look, 3 from the freshman, won't go. And Mike Cassian has the rebound for Brown County. He directs some traffic, now lets the defender fly away. He'll put up a 3 and transition up and good. Cassian with a tray, and it's a 14-point Brown County advantage on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard.
Told you these youngsters were talented, and they got a lot of people sick.
Here's another Sockey turnover, just adding up in a hurry. Cassian on the run out, left-hand layup up and good. Brad Tomei wants the timeout. 16-point lead for the Hornets. 3:14 to play in the half. Back with you after this Adams Fiber timeout.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2021 Ford Escape has 102,352 miles, is all-wheel drive, has leather interior, a lane departure warning system, and forward collision system. It is priced to sell at $19,250. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Timeout taken by Pittsfield as their second of the night of the Adams Fiber timeout. They find themselves down by 16 with 3:14 to play in the second quarter. Brown County's doubled up the Sockies here at Voschel Gymnasium. A lot of that due to those turnovers. That was one of our keys to the game, Jack, and the Sockies must not have been listening to the keys to the game. They almost had another one there.
Yeah, I mean, they have almost thrown the ball directly to the other squad, and I know this defense really stretches out, and Brown County's very long, but Jeff Bartorf, when he got the job, he let them know from the get-go, we're going to play defense.
In the corner with it is Graham to Grattan, top of the key, Tom Hay. On the right side to Bonds, and he took his eye off of it. It goes out of bounds. Another Pittsfield turnover with 2:49 to play. A dozen on the night for the Sockies.
Had 4 against Payson in the first half and just 8 in the game, I think.
Into the front court with it is Henry. Been a good leader for this young squad as Maverick Henry finds McNeff. He looked for the pass. Now Marker tries to get downhill.
The Maverick doesn't do anything fancy. He just is the general out there that they need as a senior leader.
Just solid.
I think he'll be one of those guys you'll see in our All-Star game on March 23rd.
Marker to inbound, gets it into Ingram. Around the horn it comes to Connor Flynn, the 6'2 sophomore. Works it into McNeff. Turnaround shot, little sky hook from the right hand up and good.
Third man was 7.
And an 18-point lead. It just keeps growing for Brown County on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. 2:10 to play in the half. Tomei with it on the right wing. Goes to the baseline. Gets it into Graham. Little set shot won't go. Another McNeff rebound and a foul on Clayton Reinhardt.
Reinhardt will pick up his first, team's second. Brown County basketball. McNeff with 7 boards and 7 points.
Working on the double-double in the first half. Ingram in the backcourt throws it over the top of the defense. That's the Henry. And let everybody clear out and bring it up with less than 2 minutes to play in the period. Skips it across to Bradley Markert. Top of the key now, McNeff. Pass down low, stolen away by Graham. Graham will take it aggressively into the front court. Doesn't have numbers. Drives in, throws up a little scoop shot, no good on the rebound. He is pulled down by McNeff. His 8th. Into the front court marker to Ingram on the right side. Throws the top of the key, and Henry had already started to cut to the basket, so that one ends up out of bounds and a turnover on the Hornets, just their 4th. As Flynn will sit down, Mike Cassing back in for Brown County at the 1:28 mark of the second quarter.
Pittsfield's went with the majority of this group for a while now.
Grattan with it on the wing. Gets to the free throw line in Reinhardt. Back to Grattan. Over to Graham on the left side. He'll put up a 3. It's up and good. Graham with a tray.
Got 8.
It's a 34-19. And a reach-in foul as the ball came into the front court. I think this one going to be against Rigston Bonds.
Bonds second, team third. It was a 10-0 run from Brown County till Pittsfield put a stop to that. 34-19, 109 left in the half. Ridgeline Sales Group Incorporated selling them like the hotcakes.
McNeff gets open on the inbounds play. Well designed and executed by Brown County to make it 36-19 with a minute to play in the half.
9 for him with 8 boards.
Grattan in the corner finds Bonds. Over to Graham. Took his eye off of it. Goes out of bounds. Another Saki turnover here.
There's not much you can do as the coaching staff when they just keep taking their eye off the ball one time. And a lot of it's the pressure of Brown County, don't get me wrong, in times away from that.
Henry brings it into the front court. Out of a double team, finds Mike Cassing. Dishes on the baseline to McNeff. Rises, shoots, scores. 2 more.
Give him 11.
A big night for the big man. 11 points and 8 rebounds already with 27 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Grattan over to Graham on the left side for a 3. Same spot, same result.
He's got 11.
38-22 with 15 seconds to play, and we'll see if Brown County wants to hold for the final shot. Cassing with it out top with 10 seconds. Works off of the screen from McNeff, looking for the pick and roll. Cassing throws it down low to Ingram, had it knocked loose. Bonds on the ground after it, a jump ball to be Pittsfield ball with 1.2 seconds to play as the alternating possession arrow favors the Sakis here.
I like Mike Cassing's leadership as a freshman. Really dishing the ball off.
Inbounds to Grattan. That shot would not have counted had it fallen. It didn't anyway, and we head to the Little Chess Motors halftime show where Brown County leads Pittsfield 38-22.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. Hi, this is Scott Davis from Little Jess, and I've got some exciting news for you. Jeep just announced an unheard of 20% off our entire selection of new 24 Jeep Gladiator, Mojaves, and Rubicons. With 20% off, you can save over $12,000 on each of these adventurous models during the Start Something New sales event. The snow is coming, and what better reason to get the best four-wheel drive on the market and to save 20% in the process. Hurry in or log on to littlejess.com today because 20% won't last long. Little Jess served the Tri-States for 7 decades.
Fostered Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales. So whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
Jersey's Bar & Grill is pleased to announce the upcoming opening of our second location at 115 East Main Street in Mount Sterling. Coming this March, you will be able to find all your Jersey's favorites, signature drinks, craft beer selection, and locally sourced beef at 2 locations to better serve you. Jersey's Bar & Grill, your hometown sports bar.
You're flat out wrong. If you think grocery stores have the best deals on snacks and drinks for the big game, think about your local farm and home supply. And I'm not Ross, but Ross's Red Hot Deal of the Week is on Kitchen Cooked chips. They're only 2 for $5. Then everybody loves Doc's pretzels. Any flavors are $5.99. Same price on these big tubs of cheese balls. There's a lot of different people. All that snack eating is going to make you thirsty. So all flavors of Pepsi 24 packs, they're only $10.99. Then a really popular Lotus drinks are only 5 for $10. And this concentrate makes 6 gallons of sweet tea. This is only $7.99.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey! You like Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream? It's a pepper thing.
Welcome back to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. A 38-22 lead for the Brown County Hornets on top of the Pittsfield Sockies here at the halftime break. And Jack's got to look at your halftime stats.
Well, as we told you, it was 14-11 after one quarter after Brown County jumped out 9-0. Then the second quarter belonged to Brown County. A 24-11 quarter. They lead at 38-22 here at halftime. Sockies have turned it over 13 times in the first half, 5 for Brown County, 2 fouls on Riggs Bonds, and then single fouls on 7 other players. On the other side, single fouls for Brown County up and down the board too, so nobody really in any foul trouble whatsoever. It's 38-22 here at halftime on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show right across from Quincy High School. Their family will help your family. It's Little Jess Motors. More comes your way on Central Illinois Sports after these.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
I'm Kendra Conkright, and I'm asking for your vote for Pikeland School Board on April 1st. In my work as a physician, I get to see and care for many young people in our community. Their health, safety, and education are always my top priority. By serving on the school board, I feel that I can have an even greater impact and would be honored to serve in this role. When you vote on April 1st, please vote for me, Kendra Conkright, for Pikeland School Board.
Paid for by Kendra Conkright for Pikeland School Board. Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
38-22, Brown County at halftime. Pittsfield 9 of 26, 34%, 2 of 9 from the arc, 22%, and they were they were 0 of 4 to start the game. My mistake, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Taylor Graham has 11 points, 3 by Colin Bernard, a 2 by Silas Smith in the ball game, 2 by Brody Tomhave, 2 from Carter Frazier, 2 from Riggs Bonds, and 5 points from Hayden Gratton. Brown County is 16 of 28, 54%, 2 of 5 from the arc, 40%, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Jackson McNeff with 11 points in the first half and 8 rebounds along with 4 blocks. Also in the ballgame, Mike Cassing, the freshman, with 7 points, 7 for Bradley Marker, 7 for Wyatt Cassing off the bench, and 4 points from Maverick Henry. Good ball movement by the Hornets, 38-22. They lead here at halftime at Voschel. Second half play-by-play comes your way after these.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group, LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
Thanks to Little Jess Motors for being our halftime sponsor. Brown County will have the basketball to start the second half, up 38-22 on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Hornets start the half with Marker, Seitz, McNeff, Henry, and Mike Cassian. That's the way they started the game tonight. And that's the way they start the second half. Bounce pass is going to be stolen away by Hayden Gratton, then had to run it down, and they will get a jump ball to be Pittsfield basketball.
Good hustle by Hayden Gratton to start the quarter. Really impressive there.
Turnover on the Hornets to start the second half. Pittsfield has Bonds, Graham, Gratton, Sweeting, and Reinhardt to start the second half of play. They've found themselves down by 16 here at the break. Bonds with it on the wing left side. Looks out top to make something happen there. Now to Graham. Graham at 11 of the first half. They'll need to be more consistent on the scoring side here in the second half and spread it out a bit to get him open, because Brown County, I would think, would really key on him as he gets the pass down on a Reinhardt. Shot fake, puts it up, no good. Rebound down to Henry. He'll work it into the front court for the Hornets. Bounces off of the man and Grattan, and Grattan called for the foul.
His first team foul.
Out of bounds on the sideline for Brown County. 7:19 to play in the third. Saw a decent chunk of this big crowd leave at halftime here tonight.
One of the bigger crowds on the other half I've seen this season.
Out top with it is Henry. Has picked it up, finds Seitz in the middle. Turnaround shot is a little hard, and the rebound is down to Bonds, who then traveled and no call. Kept it alive to Grattan. Now Graham into the front court, spins, throws it away as it's stolen away by Henry. Henry on the run to the front court, layup up and good. Maverick Henry with the steal and the two to make it an 18-point Hornet advantage.
6 for Maverick.
Sweeting on the right wing for the Sockies.
Zone's been suffocating for the Sockies.
And the corner to Sweeting. He'll try a three from that left wing. It's up and good. Connor Sweeting's first points of the ball game.
They need that to break things up a little bit.
He's a kid that can shoot them
you bet he
in
can.
a hurry.
And if he's out there, he's got to be looking for that shot all the time.
McNeff with the top of the key. He'll get it to Cassie. Cassie on the dribble drive. Trying to get open underneath. Finds the cutter in McNeff. He's bumped and fouled on the floor by Reinhardt.
Reinhardt just a step slow that time. His second. Team second. 6:04 left in the quarter. 40-25 is the score.
Here comes Henry Ingram back into the game for the Hornets, and he'll sit down McNeff. 6:02 to play in the third. Henry with it on the wing right side. Tried to find the cutter and marker. Ball thrown away as Bonds gets the steal. He'll be fouled, let's say here, by Henry.
Henry's second, first team foul. Second turnover on Brown County in the second half. Their seventh. Pittsfield's turned it over 14 times and 2 in this half.
Out of bounds underneath for the Sockies as Graham will throw it in. Bonds with it out front, looking for the opening. There's to Reinhardt. Shot blocked by Cassie, and the rebound to Seitz. Well executed offensive play, just better defense that time by Mike Cassie.
Yeah, they found the open man.
He'll get it to Henry, and a whistle and a timeout for Jeff Bottorff. 5:37. I was just going to read it backwards for you today, I guess. 5:37 to play in the third. 40-25 the lead for the Hornets back after this Adams Fiber timeout.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Timeout taken by Jeff Bottorff and the Brown County Hornets on the Adams Fiber timeout. It'll be Hornets basketball underneath their own hoop here. Up by 15 with 5:37 to play in the third. A little give and go back to Cassie. Reverse layup. Well designed, well executed by Brown County out of the timeout.
McNeff did a nice job finding him. 9 for Cassing now.
Here's Grattan on the right side to Sweeting.
Come out of a timeout and you run the play the coach drew up, you got to be happy. And when you don't, it breaks your heart.
Well, honestly, we have no idea if that's the play Jeff Bottorff
no doubt in my mind
drew up or not. If not, and I were Coach Bottorff, I'd say that's exactly what I told them to run.
You better say I did in the interviews afterwards.
Here's Graham down low. Ball knocked out of bounds. It's one of the cheerleaders. She looks to be okay.
He did tell me his oldest son's really enjoying his assistant coaching at QU. His younger son working out and getting some looks in the NFL. At center.
Here's Grattan for a three left side. Goes begging, and the rebound down to Marker. Quick outlet pass to Cassie into the front court. Pull up jump shot in transition. Smooth for the freshman, is now in double figures.
11 for him.
44-25, a 19-point lead for Brown County on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Here's Harris on the baseline. Trying to go up, got McNeff off of his feet, but he still got the block. Into the front corner with it comes Markert on the bounce. He'll attack the rack. Fouled. And it'll be 2 shots.
Bonds picks up his third team foul. To the free throw line will go Bradley Markert. 7 points for him, 1 for 2 from the charity stripe, 44-25, 4:30 left in the quarter. First one's short.
Reels Concrete, just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and much, much more. Stop by and see the Real family and their gang, or call 217-285-5013.
Tegan Hohenberry into the game for the first time. Second one is good. And Markert now with 8. They took Mike Cassing out of the game, and, he was a little gassed, but that's what you want, is players to play as hard as they can for you and then take them out and give them a little break.
Brown County has 4 seniors listed on the roster, no juniors.
But the freshman team won the state last year, and the sophomores were pretty good, too.
Turnaround shot, Colin Bernard, no good. Rebound down to Henry Ingram. Gets it to Maverick Henry. They could play that before and after Wheel of Fortune game with their names. Maverick and Henry Ingram. Here's a shot blocked by Graham. Rebound down to Grattan.
Why do I think that Henry might be part of the Henry family, too?
Here's a ball knocked loose, and Bobby Harris is fouling the man. Instead, they'll call it a jump ball, and they'll give it to Brown County.
Turnover against Pittsfield is their 15th.
I think it was just on a rebound, wasn't it?
I think it was a
rebound.
Yeah, whatever. Okay.
Just watch the replay. It was a rebound.
I can't ever see it. It's too far away. Anything over 2 foot,
Glad you drive. I was wondering what the problem was. 3:48 to play in the
I
third.
usually drive you.
Cassing with the basketball. I've never had my vehicle tell me stop. You're too fatigued.
You need a cup of
driving.
coffee.
Here's a pass in the corner. Ingram extra out to Wyatt Cassing. He'll try the drive. Leave it up to Henry Ingram. He'll attack on the run. Runner up right hand. Good for Ingram, the freshman. 47-25.
John, in our ears, you can't hear him, but he's an expert driver.
We hear him in our sleep. Free throw line. Here's Bernard on a shot there and a much needed basket for Pittsfield.
He's
Bernard's
got 5.
First points of the second half. 3:10 to play in the third. Maverick Henry with it. Throws it up for Henry Ingram. He'll drive in, looking for Hohenberry. Ball batted away and stolen away. A turnover on the Hornets here.
They're 8th.
Into the front court with it is Graham, and he'll throw it right to Jackson McNeff.
15th now for Pittsfield.
Hohenberry to Cassing. Wyatt Cassing over to Henry. Looking for McNeff in the paint. Had the ball go between his hands, but he ran it down. Kept it alive to Hohenberry. Now Ingram. On the right side, Wyatt Cassing. He'll put it on the deck, try the drive inside. The defender fell down. He puts up a shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Bernard for the Sockies. Into the front court, Tom Have to Grattan. Right back to Tom Have. Into Bernard at the high post. Over to Graham. He'll skip it across to Tom Have. Good look, 3 ball on the way up and off the side of the backboard as it was no good. And the rebound pulled down by Henry Ingram. Hohenberry with the basketball to Henry. Henry on the drive, fouled by Bernard, and he'll shoot 2.
Bernard will pick up his second. Team foul number 4, shooting foul. Maverick Henry to the free throw line. 6 points on the night. No free throws yet. 47-27. 2:02 left in the third. Brown County's got a chance to widen this out and run the clock. Pittsfield needs to really play tough here in the last couple of minutes. First one up is good.
LSST Trucking and 3D Leasing. Call the Dunhams and their professional team for all of your trucking and hauling needs. 217-285-2808.
Tom Hayes sits down. Silas Smith into the game. Second by Henry is good. He's got 8.
And with 2 minutes to play in the third, it's a 22-point Brown County lead.
7 for 10 from the free throw line are the youngsters from Brown County.
Here's Grattan now for a 3. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Seitz, and then he lost the ball off of his own fingertips out of bounds, and turnover on the Hornets is their 9th. Out of bounds to the Sockies, right in front of the scorer's table.
Doug go down? Just had to reach down and get the ball. You know, he is my age out there refereeing, so I worry about him.
You and Doug Elledge are the same age?
Exactly. Within about 3 months. Lost to him in every sport in junior high.
I can believe it.
They were good.
On the left side, Graham. Out top to Grattan.
Movement.
Now Bernard. Free throw line, Harris gets a touch. With 1:23 to play in the third. Back to Bernard on the right side. Grant County making it tough for the Sockies to get a good look here. They get it into Smith. He'll throw it back out. Extra pass right side, Bernard for a 3, no good. And Maverick Henry has the rebound for the Hornets.
His third.
Gets it to Cassing into the front court. That's Mike Cassing. Sights looking down, no ball tipped and stolen away.
Turnover number 10, 5 in each half.
Graham will give it off to Bernard. His runner no good. Harris saves it in, but too high for his teammate Bernard to corral. And just off the missed shot, no turnover there as Wyatt Cassing back into the game. He'll sit down Maverick Henry with 48.8 seconds to play in the third. Quincy High School comes back to beat East Moline. United Township 53-43.
Tough for a while.
Pass into the corner, Mike Cassing. 35 seconds to play in the third. Down little Marker. Going to post up against Bernard. Shot no good. Rebound to Graham for the Sockies.
Liked how the freshman held his ground on defense that time.
That's one freshman against another. Here's Smith for a 3 in transition. It won't fall through. Let's say it hit the shot clock, so it's out of bounds to Brown County.
Didn't have that problem till you guys put those shot clocks up.
21.8 seconds. Yeah, it just would have gone over the bracing and out of bounds instead. 20 seconds to play in the third. Grattan now will knock the ball away from Cassing. Dive on the floor after the held ball. It'll be Pittsfield basketball here. Turnover the 11th on the Hornets, and Jeff Bottorff won't like that number, but his squad's up by 22 points, so hard to be overly upset at the moment as Henry Ingram checks back in. Mike Cassing sits down.
That's a pretty good football team, but he really got them together in the early summer when he got the job and started working towards this.
Grattan with it with 10 seconds. Ball batted out of bounds by Markert with 7.4 to play in the third.
And they had some older guys didn't go out, kind of like our girls squad, you know, some people that used to play.
Grattan to throw it in. Gets it into Bernard near the sideline. Now to Graham. Finds Grattan. Left wing 3, blocked by Markert. Smith gets the rebound. Turnaround shot is up and good as the buzzer sounds. And we head to the fourth. It's the Brown County Hornets 49, the Pittsfield Sockies 29, as you watch high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067. Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Ready to start quarter number 4. Brown County will have the basketball up by 20 as we start the fourth.
Pittsfield 12 of 40, 30%, 3 of 16 from the arc, and 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Brown County is 20 of 36, 2 of 5, and 7 of 10.
Hornet basketball. Henry out there along with White Cassing, Ingram, Bradley Markert, and McNeff to start the final period. McNeff with it. Hands it off on the right side to Cassie. He'll pass in the corner to Henry. Looking down low, nothing going here. Finds the cutter in, Marker, now to Cassie. McNeff has the mismatch, looks for the back door, finds Ingram. Nice catch in traffic, shot no good. And the rebound down to Graham for the Sockies.
His 7th board of the night.
Bonds into the front court to Harris. Smith and Grattan round out the 5 for the Sockies. Harris down low into a double team. Out of it to Grattan now. To Graham, top of the key. Puts it on the deck, drives in. Gets it to Harris. He's a little tentative with it. Passes it off to Grattan, who shot blocked by McNeff. And the rebound down to Cassie.
7th block.
We're going on a triple-double. Rebound put back Bradley Markert won't fall, but he's fouled and heads to the charity stripe.
I think Bond's going to pick up his 4th first-team foul. It will be. 7:06 left in the contest, 49-29. So the first 54 seconds have not seen points. Bradley Markert with 8 on the night, so these free throws could put him in double figures. First one no good.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan. Give Damon Emmerich a call, 217-285-4404.
Second one up by Markert, in and out, no good. Sweeting with the board.
Sweeting has it into the front court. Thought about the 3, instead throws a pass. It's tipped near the half-court line, run down by Graham. Free throw line, Harris gets a touch to Graham. Out top, open 3, no good. Rebound will be saved in by Silas Smith, but into the hands of Markert for Brown County. Cassian wants to run into the front court, looking for McNeff. Little reverse layup up and good. Pretty fine from Cassian to McNeff, who puts it in for another 2. He's got 13.
9 boards, 7 blocks.
Right side with it is Sweeting. Out to Grattan out front for a 3. It's good.
8 for him, I do believe.
51-32. Cassie now bumped as he came down the court by Grattan.
Grattan will pick up his second team foul.
Here comes Ryan Harris into the game for the Sockies and sits down Bobby Harris. Ryan Harris, a freshman for the Sockies. Lob pass comes in to McNeff. Patient with it there. Shot put up is good, and he'll get a chance at the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Silas Smith will pick up his first foul, 3rd team foul. Recognized that they had the height advantage, made a good pass over the top. A lot of things have to happen right for that to work.
Well, as you see on the Northwestern Mutual instant replay, there was no help side either. Smith was fronting the post like you've been told to do, but no help side at all. It's a lob over the top, pretty simple.
He made the free throw, 54-32.
Sweeting with it on the wing left side. Out top it goes to Graham. Wants to use the screen, now on the right wing, Grant. Looking in the post for Ryan Harris. Skip it across to Sweeting for a 3. It's no good. He'll try to get the rebound, but instead it's run down by McNeff. He'll push into the front court to Markert toward the window. Shot no good. McNeff rebound put back up and in for another 2.
Helps his cause. He's got 11 boards. Double figures, of course, with 18. Big night for the Salters.
He's going to need 3 more blocks for the triple-double. Here's Graham. In the corner to Grattan. Shot put up, no good. Rebound down to Markert. 5:25 left.
Markert picks up his 5th board to go with his 8 points.
Down low, they'll get it to McNeff on the right side to Ingram. Now Henry, top of the key. Works the long bounce pass to Markert. He'll try the dribble drive in. Lost the handle for a moment, got it back. Off to Ingram.
They could be a headache for somebody in the postseason.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to draw Brown County. Here's a 3 by Cassian up and good. Mike Cassian with the train to make it 59-32 as the Hornets add on to their biggest lead of the ball game. On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard, here's Ryan Harris going to try a 3 and the answer. It's off the mark. And the rebound out of Henry Ingram.
Second board for him.
Cassian into the front court, drives coast to coast, kicks to the wing. Extra pass down low to McNeff. Shot up through contact. Good again. And he'll head to the free throw line, trying to institute the old running clock.
Who was the foul on?
Pittsfield.
Looks like Graham. 61-32, 4:39 left. Wholesale changes. The seniors back in for Pittsfield. And McNeff, who's got 20 points, 11 rebounds and 8 blocks.
7
blocks, that's right. Free throw up, no good.
Rebound down to Trey Schleeper for the Sockys. He'll bring it into the front court to Frazier on the right side. Hands to Sweeting. 4:27 to play. McCartney out top. Looks to Sweeting on the wing. Grant McCartney holds it high there. Now to Frazier. Passes right side, Sweeting out to McCartney. Reinhardt will get it out top. Pivots, now right side, Sweeting for a 3. It's no good. Rebound down to McNeff. He's just the biggest bully on the playground down there, holding the ball away from the smaller guys. So you can't get it. Into the front court. Grant McCartney almost got it.
Good hustle.
Out top with it is Henry. 3:45 left. He'll try the drive in. Runner up is good. And that'll run the clock.
He's got double figures with 10.
63-32. Second time Pittsfield's had a running clock put on them this season in their own gymnasium, and that was the other one was against Riverton, and that was the first time I could ever recall. Right side is Schleeper for a 3, no good. And the rebound pulled in by Flynn. This Brown County team, folks, they are going to be a problem for a while. As we get a whistle on a timeout taken by Jeff Botorf. 3:14 to play, 63-32 the lead for Brown County on this Adams Fiber timeout.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Jersey's Bar and Grill is pleased to announce the upcoming opening of our second location at 115 East Main Street in Mount Sterling. Coming this March, you will be able to find all your Jersey's favorites, signature drinks, craft beer selection, and locally sourced beef at 2 locations to better serve you. Jersey's Bar and Grill, your hometown sports bar.
Following the Adams Fiber timeout, it'll be Brown County basketball as Coach Botorf took the timeout. What are you yelling about over there?
I thought they just made a shot.
Well, they hadn't. They were just dribbling the ball down the floor.
They wanted to make a shot.
Has the basketball. Bodie Sights also into the game. From Tanner to Bodie. Bodie Sights shot no good. And the rebound to Jaron Lawson for Pittsfield.
Ripped that down.
He'll bring it into the front court. Works it to Frazier on the baseline. Into Ader. Ader attacks in the paint. Shot up is good for Brett Ader.
2 for him. Senior night. Good for you, young man.
63-34 with 2:40 to play. Cassing into the front court. That's Wyatt Cassing. Out to Tanner Sights for a 3. No good. Rebound tapped out. Bodie Sights gets it. He'll put it back up and in for 2.
Saw Brett Ader today at Gianni's and told me he had pulled a muscle. That's why he'd been missing. He wasn't missing tonight, he said.
There's Grant McCartney with it. Over to Lawson. Back out McCartney. Now to Frazier. At the post to Schleeper, whose pass is stolen away. Flynn with the takeaway. .203 left. Cassing with it. Close to 5 here. McCartney really playing hard defensively. Now Cassing drives in, kicks it to Sights on the wing. He'll pull up for a jump shot. It's good. Tanner Sights with another 2 for his squad to make it 67-34. Down low to Ader. He'll throw a pass to himself. He was open on the right side to Lawson for a 3. Blocked by Flynn. Rebound to Schleeper. He'll attack down low. Trey Schleeper got too far into the basket. Ader gets the rebound. He'll put it back up, won't fall. And this time the rebound down to Connor Flynn. .115 left. Hornets the big lead and the basketball. Ader now knocks it away, stolen away by Frazier.
Good defense by Ader on that play.
1 minute left as Jaron Lawson with the little Harlem Globetrotter dribbling exhibition. Shot up no good by Ader. Rebound on the play, Wyatt Cassing. Cassing will walk it up for the Hornets. To Flynn. Off to Seitz. Seitz is going to pull up for a jump shot. Gets it to go again. Tanner Seitz with another 2. Give him 4 and makes it 69-34.
He's actually got 6.
Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Well, he's got 4 and Bodie has 2, I believe, right?
I got Bodie for 2 also.
Here's McCartney for a 3, no good. Rebound down to Frazier. Gets it to Sleeper, who puts it off the window and in for 2 with 16 seconds remaining. Here's ball knocked loose. A scramble for it as Sleeper comes up with it with 6 seconds to play. He'll lob it up for the dunk to Frazier. Didn't get quite the takeoff that he needed for that, and we'll see a final of this one for a 69-36 win for the Hornets. Their 18th of the season. The Sockey's dropped to 7-14 on the year, and we take you to the Logan Agri-Service post-game show where we'll have final stats and more on Central Illinois Sports.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
Welcome back on the Logan Ag post-game show. Final on this one, the Brown County Hornets with a big victory, their 18th win of the year, 69-36 over the Pittsfield Sockey's. And Jack has a look at your final stats.
A 20-7 fourth quarter made the spread even bigger than it had been. 15 of 55 for Pittsfield from the field, 4 of 25 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Taylor Graham led the way with 11 points on the night, 5 for Cullen Bernard, 4 for Silas Smith off the bench. Brett Ader got 2 points on senior night. Connor Sweeting with a 3, 2 for Brody Tomei, 2 for Carter Frazier, 2 for Riggs Bonds, and 8 points for Hayden Gratton on the evening. Brown County 20 of 50, 40%, 3 of 7 from the arc. They shot 9 of 14, or 8 of 14 from the free throw line. 20 points on the night for Jackson McNeff, 12 boards, 7 blocks. I'd call that a pretty good game for a sophomore. Henry Ingram with 2, 6 for Tanner Seitz, 14 for Mike Cassing on the night. Third man in double figures was Maverick Henry with 10. Off the bench, Wyatt Cassing was 7. 8 points for Bradley Markert on the night, 2 for Drew Markert, and the win 69-36.
We'll step aside on the Logan Agri-Service post-game show. Back with more from Voschel Gymnasium after this.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2021 Ford Escape has 102,352 miles, is all-wheel drive, has leather interior, a lane departure warning system, and forward collision system. It is priced to sell at $19,250. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you are looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930. It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
You're flat out wrong. If you think grocery stores have the best deals on snacks and drinks for the big game, think about your local farm and home supply. And I'm not Ross, but Ross's Red Hot Deal of the Week is on Kitchen Cooked chips. They're only 2 for $5. Then everybody loves Dots pretzels. Any flavors are $5.99. Same price on these big tubs of cheese balls. There's a lot of different people. All that snack eating is going to make you thirsty. So all flavors of Pepsi 24 packs, they're only $10.99. Then a really popular Lotus drinks are only 5 for $10. And this concentrate makes 6 gallons of sweet tea. This is only $7.99.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler.
Say cheese.
With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
Welcome back on the Logan Egg postgame show. Some of the Saki seniors joining us here with action here on senior night. Connor Sweeting, Carter Frazier on the headset right now. And first of all, guys, what did it feel like going out there, Carter, for senior night? Is it kind of weird?
Yeah. It's weird that it's almost done. I've been doing it my whole life.
I don't know who your youth coach was, but he should have done a better job. You guys might have been more skilled at that point. But, Connor, you've been playing the game of basketball for a long time now.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, it's sad, but, I've had fun and wouldn't want to do it with any other group of guys. So.
Still a couple of games left in the season. You guys hold the senior night a little bit earlier. We've seen years where that snow comes in and it kind of takes that away, and you don't get that chance for the recognition. Maybe not as many wins as you were looking for in your senior season, but the group continues to fight, and what you're trying to do is get ready for postseason play.
Yeah. It's a big week next week. Got 3 games 3 winnable games, and we got to come out locked in and ready to go.
Connor, what are your plans after you finish your high school career? Anything decided at this point?
Yeah, I'm going to go to John Wood for a couple years, get a degree in criminal justice, and then go to the State Police Academy after that.
Awesome. Carter, what about you?
I'm going to go to John Wood to get my natural resource certification and then transfer to Western and get my bachelor's in criminal justice.
Hang on. You got to turn your mic back on,
Before we let you
fella.
two go, let's tell Charlie about what we talked about before the game. You guys have made a tremendous stretch in your basketball careers after that poor coaching you got over.
We already mentioned it. Thanks for coming back from the bathroom. Guys, we appreciate you being here. Go ahead and hand the mics off to 2 more of the Saki seniors here joining us on the Logan Ag postgame show. Brett Ader, Grant McCartney. Grant, what are you going to do with that great big picture of yourself that your mom and sister had? Where does that go after today?
You know, I'm not sure. We can put it on the fridge, but it might be the whole entire fridge.
Sorry, we can't open the freezer anymore because we've got Grant's head on there. Brett, hey, happy birthday to you, by the way.
Thank you.
What did it feel like playing here on senior night for the Sockies?
Obviously, it's a really important night for me. Birthday, senior night. It was great to get out there and play and just try to go as hard as I can and just kind of get some good minutes in there for the Sockies.
We see both of you guys and have complimented you several times. When you go out, Grant, you guys are playing hard and you're trying to make the most out of those minutes that you get.
Yeah, I mean, I always play as hard as I can. Always trying to help the team. Always try to do what I can when I'm in there.
Still a few games left in the season. You're headed toward postseason play. You'll hear more about that next week. And you're hosting a regional this year, so that would be big to get to play some regional basketball on your home court, Brett.
Yeah, obviously it's a great environment here in the gym here, and I mean it'd be great to be able to get out there on the court and some postseason basketball and really kind of fight for a couple wins in the postseason.
Hey, Grant, kind of special to have Matt and Debbie here tonight too, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I don't get to see them that often, and it's great to have them here.
You also had royalty here tonight supporting you too. I didn't know if you knew that, but
yeah,
he knows that always.
I don't know how much money needs to be invested into the candy fund, but sorry, Grant, there goes the college fund. you were so close.
You're on your own, buddy.
Let's tell people a little bit about Grant. What are your plans after high school?
I plan to go to John Wood Community College next year to study in business, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet.
And Brett, what about you?
I plan to go to a 4-year university for nuclear engineering, and I'm thinking right now either University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign, or Monmouth College.
You can let Jack and I know what that is later because we're not really sure, but you'll fill us in.
Wayne Ader is very proud of you today, my friend.
Yeah, I know.
We thank you both for your commitment to Saki basketball. I'm going to pass those headsets off to 2 more of your teammates, guys. Thank you. That's Brett Ader and Grant McCartney. And next up, we'll have Jaron Lawson and Trey Schleeper. Guys, you had an opportunity to celebrate senior night. Trey, what did it feel like going out there and hitting the court here on senior night with the big crowd here tonight?
It was pretty special being able to be in the starting lineup. It was a great feeling.
Jaron, you kind of battled some injuries and some different things throughout the season. It's kind of not been the senior year you probably were planning on, but what did it feel like to have the fans applaud as you came in this evening?
It felt pretty good just having everybody here support me, even though I haven't really got to play a lot because of sickness and injury this season.
Both of you guys are guys that I think people kind of forget about. Maybe they don't see as much in a game, but practice each and every day. Your job sometimes is to make the guys who get some more of those minutes better, and that's a big role as well, Trey.
Mm-hmm. I always try to go as hard as I can in practice to pressure the other guys.
Jaron, why don't you tell people kind of what your thoughts are after high school? What are your plans?
I plan to go to John Wood for a year, then transfer, get my associate's degree, and then become a game warden.
All right, Trey, what about you?
I'm not sure where I'm going yet, but I plan to go 4 years for computer science.
Well, guys, congratulations here on celebrating your senior night, and we thank you for your commitment to Saki basketball. We'll let old brother Reinhardt finish it off here. So one of you getting the headset off. Thank you both. And the man of many words himself, Clayton Reinhardt, joining us here. And Clayton, it's been a fun senior season for you. Obviously, you'd like to have a few more wins on the left side, but a good group of guys and 7 seniors here. That's a lot for the Saki program, biggest class in a while. What's it mean playing all 4 years with those guys?
It's special to be able to play with the same group of guys and, come out and work every day with them, and it's fun.
Socky basketball, what's that meant to you? Did you know much about it? I know some of your family members. Obviously, your sister played on the Lady Socky side not too long ago. But what's it mean to you play for the Sockys?
Well, I've put a lot of time into it, and it's something my family's done, and I care about it. So
when you came out, I didn't see a big hug from Tom, but and you guys, but obviously you've had a great support staff. We get to see your grandma quite a bit in the stands. That has to be special to be able to see your family come out and support you when you take the court.
Yeah, it's great she gets to come and watch. Yeah.
Clayton, why don't you tell people about what your plans are after high school?
I'm planning to go to John Wood and then transfer and study wildlife biology.
Sounds like a plan. Any other words? I kind of was not great because I think there was a young lady who was going to be recognized as the cheerleader here tonight. Maybe they'll get to recognize her at the next home game, as she might be kind of special to you as well.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
We will take that out so you don't get in trouble,
Would you
Clayton.
bring me some fish when you catch some? I'd like to have some.
All right.
All right, Clayton, thank you very much. Congratulations on your senior night. That's a visit with the Socky seniors here. Thank you to having all of them up here on Central Illinois Sports. Jack, a good group, and it sounds like the recruiting department of John Wood Community College has done a pretty good job with some of these guys.
Well, they have, and I think the thing that is proven in your interview with these guys is there's more to life than just basketball, and these guys have got a great future ahead of them. There's a lot of future leaders in that bunch, and Clayton Reinhardt may be a man of few words, but he's a sharp student along with all of them, and he gets a lot of great things done.
Well, I don't know this for a fact, so I don't want to ruin anything, but Brett Ader, I believe, is maybe the top student in the class. Clayton Reinhardt's a top 10 kind of kid. I mean, you've got some kids, and not that anybody else is a bad student, but
they've got tremendous grade point average.
You've got top 10 students, and they're coming out, they're playing multiple sports, multiple activities, pretty impressive stuff.
You take a guy like Trey Sleeper out there, and the kid can really jump. If he was 6'3", probably be a star on your team, but that's a kid that a lot of people didn't think he'd stay out the whole time. This whole group, that's a great group of seniors who haven't seen a lot of playing time, but they have been there for the Socky program.
Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And it might have been senior night for the Sockys, but it was sophomore night for Jackson McNiff. 20 points, 12 rebounds, 7 blocks, nearly a triple-double, and lots of good action coming up for his basketball career as well. That's going to do it from Boschel Gymnasium. We hope you'll join us tomorrow morning around 10:45 for pregame coverage. At 11 o'clock tip-off as the Pittsfield Lady Sockys take on the West Hancock Lady Titans, live from the KHQA Superfan Shootout. Until then, we bid you farewell on another Central Illinois Sports presentation.